So I am out here in the garden kind of rearranging where the green stalks are going to go. I'm going to try something a little bit different, not get too crazy, but a little bit different. And while the green stalks are already pulled out, I've been going around and raking along the fence. And so I've done this area right here, but it's so good because they're kind of in the way. I'll show you guys kind of what I'm talking about, but it just allows me to like get a good clean up around where the green stalks are. I'm also pulling them away from the fence a little bit so we have more room. I'm thinning them out. I typically have 2 right here. I'm just going to have 1 and just kind of go down the line and just kind of spread them out a little bit more so they have lots of like breathing room and all the things. And so that is what I'm working on right now. After I get done prepping the space, the girls are going to help me bring them back over here and stack them up, put them back into position. And so that is what we are about to do. I am going to be planting some tomatoes, my patio choice, y'all. I'm going to be planting that in the green stock, and I'm really thinking that I'm going to plant it while it's still in the ground right here so that I don't like dump a whole bunch of soil in the rocks because I see grass popping up, and I know that's because we've spilled so much soil in those rocks. So yeah, so I'm just going to be planting in those today as well. It is like 80 degrees out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Tomorrow is supposed to be a lot cooler than it is today, but I'm going to get all that I can get done today with all of these green stalks so we can get those put back and I can continue to plant out this garden. Here are the baby patio choice tomatoes that I started, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after these right here. Look how big these are, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna bury these inside of the green stock though. I'm going to really make them short. They're so tall. I'm interested in seeing how they grow. I was going to plant each pocket with one of these, but I think that I really need to instead go every other. So plant it here, skip a pocket, plant it there, skip a pocket. So plant 3, I'm thinking, in here, and then maybe just put like a basil over there instead of putting 5 in there. And so, and then I'm also wondering what tier I should do these on because they are supposed to be a container variety. But my concern is if they get too big, I won't have anything to trellis them with if I put them on the top. So I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna go with it and just see what happens. Yeah, just see what happens. This would be the deepest I've ever planted my tomato inside of the green stock because I'm pretty much going all the way down. So that'd be interesting to see how great they do. This is the fertilizer that I'm topping the plant off with. Typically you can put the fertilizer in the hole. I did not do that. First of all, because I forgot. And then second of all, is but I did just fertilize all of these with the fish emulsion and then put new soil on top. So I know it has food in there. And so I feel pretty comfortable with just, putting some on top so that it can, over time, with watering, fertilize the soil for the tomato plant. I'm putting 1 tablespoon on top to dress the plant, and that is it. Whew, the sun. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be 2 shades darker after today. That was easier because they were so big, but I'm going to plant these smaller ones inside when we stack them since they're so tiny. And I don't mind because, we're gonna have so many tomatoes, and so these will be quite far behind. I also have some in containers like this with the ice, some of the Isis candy that I never potted up that lived. And so I am going to plant these. I have some of the lithiums, amethyst jewel. I have some of those as well. I feel good that I have those planted. They're going on the top, so I'm not worried about them getting broken. I accidentally snapped one, y'all, when I could feel it snap, and I just planted it anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Like, I was like, oh no, but I've learned that tomatoes heal. I just don't know, since it snapped and then I buried it, how that's gonna do. But I buried it, so there's lots more roots that can grow from that stem, so it's probably gonna be fine. So I am about to take these out of the containers and plant those inside the green stalks. And then I wanted to show you the green beans I was growing. I'm doing 4 different types of green beans, really 3 different green varieties. I'm doing the tender green and the blue lake, and then the contender, and all of these are bush varieties. These are what I'm going to be growing in the green stock. These are the purple or burgundy bush beans, the royal burgundy. I'm going to be planting those, and I'm really going to be mindful about growing enough of these and letting them dry at some point, because I don't have any more of these seeds. And so I really need to be able to, I know this is an heirloom variety, and so is this one. Look how crazy these seeds look. Like 3 of them are all crushed up. They've also increased their prices just like everything, but these used to be, I used to love the Dollar Tree seeds because they were 25 cents per pack. And it's like, you could not beat 25 cents per pack. But now they're 3 for $1.25, which isn't horrible, but and it gives you an option, especially if you're growing heirloom varieties, or the types that you can save the seeds. I think that we should all be so mindful about saving seeds. I know this year I'm definitely going to be saving seeds because I feel like it should just be a practice that I have, and I want to be able to make sure I have what I need in order to grow food for our family. Oh my goodness, y'all. What a day. I am just so happy about what we've accomplished. It is just so nice in here. Everything is so clean, so watered. It's like that makes us so happy, right? When things are just like so nice. You can just take a deep breath in, exhale, get ready for this new spring season. I'm so very excited about it. This is how we kind of reoriented. This is how we changed. This is how we just slightly changed the way the green stalks were laid out. Before, I didn't have them two like this. There was one over here and none right here. But I'm really loving the way that it looks, and I also love the way I have so much room, as you can see, like between the fence and the green stalks. So as things are getting bushy and growing beautifully, I'll have plenty of room to spin to spin this without feeling like it's just congested. I don't like that feeling. And I'm learning that about myself the more I garden. I was telling my daughter earlier, like every year I understand myself as a gardener a little bit more than I did the year before. And I think that's how we all are. And so, but every year I get more and more established into just doing this as a part of what I love, instead of feeling like I am trying to build a garden for someone else or some other thing. Like, I get to build this garden, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys who decide to be here with me. I know my garden aesthetic is not for everyone. Like what was said, like, once I started being more curated with my garden, it just was like some people don't like that, but and I'm okay with that, because I don't, this is my garden style. I enjoy when things look like this. I enjoy growing in the green stalks. I enjoy my raised beds. I enjoy my gravel more than I did my wood chips. Like, everything comes with a challenge, and everything is hard work. That's the thing. All of this is hard work. Like, we were out here all day long, so that's how we get to meet each other in a space where we could be like, I know how it is to garden, because it's hard work. You have to be consistent in order to get like really great results. And so no matter if you're growing in a raised bed, no matter if you're growing in the ground, all of it is hard work. And so I think we get to just appreciate one another and enjoy being in a community that has so many different varied styles, but we all understand what it takes to grow food and to grow in spaces that we love, no matter how we love, no matter our style or preferences or this and that, And so I'm grateful that you guys decide to meet me here every single time that you do. Like, it means so much to me. And if you are new here, what you see is not what it has always been. This is I think I've started, I always get confused, like if it was 2021 or 2022. I believe it was 2022. But like, this is our 4th year gardening. And when I started gardening, I started at zero knowledge, and I just started to try things. And I was so grateful for doing YouTube, because so many people would comment and let me know, like, hey, this, or don't do that. Like, most people were really just trying to be helpful. And I took and gleaned from that. And I've been able to grow a garden because of this community. And I'm so grateful for that. And so this that you see right here has been something that's been cultivated over several years. And every year, like I said, I learn a little bit more. I change a little bit based off of like how I'm feeling and what I learned, what my experience was. Sometimes we don't grow something again because we grew it before, and we're like, you know what? I don't want to do that again. And, we just change things. We change things and we learn and we grow. And I'm so grateful that you have chosen to learn and grow along with us here at Our Freedom Song. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, friends.